Hey, Salakia. Um, having little phone issues, I guess. All right, Romans chapter 10, verse 14. How then shall they be? How then shall they call on him whom they have not believed? How? How was you going to be able to do this if you wasn't? If the Lord didn't reveal it to you? What he said. Um. Yahweh Shah said to Peter. Um. That the Lord revealed you from heaven. All right. So now the first step is the Lord opening your eyes, right? He said, "Okay, let's get this one. This is one of mine." He pulls up the veil, right? Now you go. You say what? And then you start looking for stuff, right? And you know, man, look at this. What's this? The heart program, and then this that leads you to this. This is the step. These are the stage. This is my stages. I found I heard one guy. This is how he wasn't in the truth. I heard him mention it was. I truly believe it was for me to hear it. Right? He said, "Oh, yeah, you ever heard about the Hawk program?" And I'm looking at this guy. I'm into, at this time into music. Everybody know I'm doing music. I'm doing this, whatever. And what's the Hawk program? What the fuck? What do you know? So I didn't even have a computer. So I went and got a computer. No, I'm gonna spend like $300 on a computer. This is just to find out what the Hawk was. Just to find. I didn't even get a fancy. I just want to know what the Hawk program was. I wasn't on YouTube yet. I don't. I don't. I do believe that was 2000. That was 2007. Maybe the end of 2006, roughly. Right. I think it was transiting to 2007 or 2006. It was leaving. I know I was leaving 2006 or I was in 2007. Can't remember. All right. So I went and bought the computer, and then I said, "Look at the Hawk program." What the? And then how high? You know what that is. And I said, "What the hell?" I said, "What the fuck they doing to the earth?" That's what the thing I said. I said, "What the hell's they doing to the earth?" The earth is tornadoes here and this, that, and the other, that, this, winds of I learned so much about it. Then it led me to it was like a passage, right? I saw a few people before I saw the apostles. But I said, "Oh, the Bible, it was the scriptures." And I still didn't get a scripture yet. I still didn't get no Bible. I was just listening. I said, something they missing, something they missing, something they missing, something missing. And then, boom, I heard the apostle. I heard the elders first, and then the apostles, and boom, that's when I knew. I said, that's when I heard. I heard the word. I said, like I said right here, how then should they? Romans chapter 10, verse 14. How then should they call on him who they have not believed? And how should they believe in him whom they have not heard? See, how? How was we going to get this? We had to hear certain men speak of it. Men had to be speaking of this. Here's where the Lord give you your grace. Here's where he show you favor. This is when the Lord shows you favor and when he wants you to do his will. If he wants you to do his will, he's showing you favor. Those that's not doing his will, he have not showed them favor. Because they didn't hear and and they don't believe. Okay. Now here's your favor. Here's the Lord thinking about you. Oh, what are you gonna do with this? What the hell? It could make you or break you now. Now you got the secret revealed to you. What you gonna do? You know who the enemy is. You know about the Rothschilds. You know about the DuPonts. You know about the Oppenheimers. You know about now look at it now. 2022, almost 2022, 2021, going into 2022. Everything that you learn all the way to now is happening. So now you are at the end. You almost at the other side of this ordeal because you don't put time in. You you've been rooted. You've been built up in this. Now you a prophet. Now you preach. Now you on the other side now. But remember when you was on the other side, you was like, oh man, you heard this? He said, right? He said, how then should they call on him? How was gonna call on Yahweh Yahushua, in whom they have not heard, not believed? We didn't know nothing. Like the brother, he was like, oh, I was like an atheist, and he said like a different name, but I can't remember what he said. But he said like he didn't believe in the Bible until he started searching out the scriptures. He found precepts. He went into this the same thing. I found precepts. I started reading, which I have, I wasn't really doing back then. You know, I know the Lord was blessing me then. Like he was helping me out in a lot of situations to lead me up to hearing that one thing about the heart program. And from the heart program, it led me. I learned that the earth was being hurting. Our earth was being hurting by individuals that's on it. They hurting our earth, man. It's our earth. They didn't make this earth. We made this earth. And I'm thinking about this verse in Revelation. I can't think of where it's at right now. Jeez. 1 second. Salakia. Revelation chapter 11 verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged. Because they all hurt the earth. Because they got down with this goddamn devil. and that thou shouldst give reward unto thy servants. I brought this on one of those servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and should have destroyed them which destroy the earth. And that's you, Ashashi. The earth is messed up. And like I told you, we came in and I heard it. I said, oh man. I started looking at all this stuff and I'm like, whoa, look at our earth. I didn't even think about it. You know, you're like, oh, you're going in this damn world trying to get a come up and this, that, and realize that they distracting you so they could destroy your earth. The Lord showing you favor. He gave you grace to say, look, not only I want you to get your act together, I want you to go testify against these people. Go defend my name. I'll put you down here. I'll put you down here on earth to be a defender of me. Don't worry about your immediate family. Don't worry about nobody. You take care of my business, I'll take care of your business. See? Oh boy. So the Lord wanted his earth back. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of judges thereof. If not, wherein who is he? Who did this then? If it ain't Ashashua. Alright. So that came to mind. All this glorious stuff happening in front of me, and I was like, wow, look at this, man. Glorious. Not only did I receive the gifts of getting understanding from Yahweh Shah through his men, through his preachers, and then he started revealing all this other stuff. He started helping me out, but at the same time, Satan is involved. He's trying to hinder you. Those demons that you had on you that you was remember you was always thinking, oh, and boom, you realize you've been fighting demons all your life. Man, think about it now. You're like, oh man, this is a spiritual war. The scripture speaks about a spiritual war. So the Lord said, if now you're at the point, there's no looking back. You can't put your hands to the plow. So it's a double whammy. All right. This job you took it on of being a prophet, a saint, it comes with a ultimate package, which is everlasting life. But if you get that, you gotta suffer for the things you've done in your past life. Now you find out about reincarnation, all this and that. You're like, man, what the heck, bro? What the heck was we thinking? We done left the most glorious thing ever. Now, Salaki. Romans chapter 10, verse 14. How then should they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how should they believe in him who of him in him and how should they believe in him of whom they have not heard? See, we didn't hear these things. Now it's 2022. One on 2022, man, we dynamic in it, man. We got the right one, baby. We got the right one. And it's gonna tell you. Everybody else is falling apart. Do you see how our apostles standing firm and stern and looking more vibrant? It's like they're getting younger. Don't look at the gray hair now. That's just wisdom. Trust me. When they get manifest, they're gonna know your prophet's been among you. I brought the Zah. I'm staying firm with them. You know? Sheesh, bro. And how should they hear without a preacher? How you gonna hear without a preacher? Somebody gotta tell you these words. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we got it. That's how now we at the point where we giving it. We got it. Now we gotta give it. We gotta keep pushing it forward. We gotta push it forward. How do you say that? You pass. If you get something, you pass it forward. We passing this gift forward, man. Which is dynamic, man. For me, man, I'm at the point right now. I said, wow, I seen the most. Hey, I always say this, man. These people out here, they be having the ultimate vocabulary and all this great speak. I was never like that. Now I don't care if I stutter on my words, if I mispronounce it. I want to do it. I'm compelled to doing it, man. I'm out there, man. Y'all watching me right now is 144 from the left, from the right to the left, 144, because it's backwards. It's 444, 441, but it's 144. Salakia. Zawadi Yabashimel Shah. And I feel compelled, man. I know, the brother say, hold your peace, hold your peace. I be like, oh man, yeah, I got this one little verse for you, brother. Can I compliment you? Let me hit one out for you, brother. Please let me speak. Let me just fireistically shoot this verse at these damn demons. Salakia. That's right. Right next verse 15. And how should they preach except they been sent? Hey, the Lord has sent us out there. I remember that day when I was out there looking for the apostles. I was all from the elders all around going on because they had moved from 34th Street, and I was all walking and walking and walking and walking and walking and walking and walking. And I came I didn't know exactly where they was at because I didn't went down that far, but Houston all the way down, walking all through there. I was looking for I said, please let me get one, Lord. And I wasn't in the camp at this time. I'm sure I forgot what year that was. I think that was, I can't remember what year that was, but, and then I saw this one individual He was out there by himself, and he had a big crowd around him, and and it was like all right. He had the Bible, he had the Bible in one hand, and he had the camcorder on the stand, and he went to knock it over, and I stepped up, and I don't know if I just got my book, my Bible, I do believe, and he was quoting scriptures, and I still didn't have my vocabulary up, and I was like, and I just started spitting, and I was backing them down, like they was after a while they just ran away, they was out, and I was on 14th Street, and that's when the Lord said, here, all right, here's where your grace start, get your shit together, and that's what I truly believe that's what happened, because a few other things happened after that. And we kind of took over 14th Street, me and that young individual who's I haven't seen. So, but it was dynamic for me because then I remember the brother came down there. He was like, oh, after we was out there for a minute, we was getting views on top of views. Up to my, it was so much views coming in, and it was hitting views, thousands of views in like an hours. I was like, God damn, I ain't never Salaki, and I got damn Salaki. I was like, man, what the heck? And they would cut out. They would cut out. Back then, I was getting my accounts was getting cut all the time. I was like, whoa. I said, nah. I said, because I was doing the editing work. Like the spirit Yabashim had me doing other things in the world where I was able to do editing work with camcorders and stuff. But it seemed like when I got to the truth, I would threw everything away. But let's read on. It says, and this is how we became